Hi friends, welcome to SARAL Trader. So we will look at the end of the day review of 1st of January 23. Finally, we seem to be breaking out of this congestion zone. I say seem to be because it is still not convincing. It's just one day move, and we have moved to the level where the selling came last time. This is not the first time we are looking at it. So we have come here and we need to, but the good thing is we are above the pivot level 1 and 2 both. So this is a good sign. There was non-farm payroll news and market responded positively to it. As I have been telling you in my previous calls and my videos that we are in a very strong zone of 3800 to 3900, and based on this we were making a very strong support at this particular level, which would have broken until which would have broken only when we closed below 3720. And even at 3720, which is here, we had a strong support coming in here. So I was actually of the view that we might break up to the upside. I mentioned this in the last video. So still bulls have made this big candle, but they are not very convincing. They have to close above 3750. If you look at it on the weekly charts, on a weekly chart here, we have, oh yeah, we have done it. We have closed above the key pivot at 3874, and we have closed above it. So the weekly average also is coming down. But if you look at the 2 day charts, I just look at 2 day charts also to get a very clearer view. We have some resistance and a strong resistance here at 3943. So 3943 or 40 is a level, if we round it off to 3950, on which we have to close for a further move up. I have long positions which I have been maintaining, and in S&P 500 and also in RTY index, which is Russell 2000. If you see the Russell 2000 index, um, sorry, last week when we closed on Russell 2000, this was the last weekly close, and then four candles because it was shorter week. It had closed above pivot level 1, and I had initiated a long position. And after this particular candle was formed, we didn't see even a retest of this level. It was bought here. So this is the most bullish index currently as per a SARAL system. If we quickly look at Nasdaq, Nasdaq is still is definitely good price movement. They closed above the pivot level 1, but we have more resistances to cross before we can move higher. And that's because Apple and Microsoft both are not doing very great. So Apple again, nice setup. We are already long, as you know. I have a long position in this. We'll wait for it to close above pivot level 2 before there can be a possible attempt to pivot level 3. It is in a downtrend. All three key pivot levels, SARAL pivot levels, are down. Now let's look at Pfizer, which is a short position that I have. Now this short position is selling well. We got the first target. We took the profits out, 50% profits out. But today, again, there was a retest of pivot level 1, and we sold out, but we still closed bullish. But still holding the short position here. Um, we'll talk about Honeywell. So Honeywell again, I think the whole market is primarily in a bullish setup. So everything has gone up, but we are in a downtrend in this particular, and it's a very structured pivot price action. So this whole short position will continue. Coca-Cola, another short position, same kind of price action, kicker price action. Let's see if they get the follow through. Our stop loss is here. If they close above this level 64, we will see gold. Gold again, it's a very good bullish move. My stops have hit already on this candle, so Yeah, I mean it's bad. Let's see natural gas. So on natural gas, again, I have averaged my position, which is there. I'm expecting that because it is oversold and it is convincingly oversold. Now we are at the RSI 2 level of 10 on daily charts. So there is a possibility we may do a touch to the first pivot level. So I added some position again. It's a I will keep a stop loss of daily close below 11 to exit the position. Now, some good bullish action came in my Brazilian trade. Still, this trade I have not given to my subscribers and my followers. This is on BVD, the Banco Bradesco from Brazil. I mean, there was a sharp fall, then it consolidated, then there was another fall, then a leg up. It was trading above pivot level 2, which was flat, and now again it fell down because of some political uncertainty news there, which they generally overreact, and then there's a very sharp recovery to the upside. In last 3 days, from 2.5 it has gone up to 2.88, which is almost around 7-8% move. Let's see what happens. As per my analysis and my history, I think that there will be an attempt to fill the gap. So somewhere around 3.28 to 3.54, an attempt will be made to fill this gap which is there. This gap was made on November of 9th, so pretty much 2 months. So we may, as per Japanese candle fill theory of technical analysis, it takes 3 days or 3 months or 3 weeks. So we are pretty much reaching the 3 months target. There might be an attempt, we will fill or not, we will get to know about it later. New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar, I had a short position. Today again, with the market, it moves pretty much with the market. It went up with the market. It's a risk on currency pair. It's a risk on currency New Zealand dollar, and it went up. Again to the pivot. Let's see what happens. I was very excited that this will go down and touch the pivot, but actually it reversed from here. Uh, Neo. Neo is the only stock in the Chinese pack which has not performed as much as the index has performed. So, I'm expecting that this will catch up with the large caps of, like Baba, Baidu, and others. Even Spear Lee Auto is moving pretty well. It is above pivot level. All the pivots are up. Its price is also trading in the upper zone. So we may see a move in Neo. Neo made a high of around 14, and now it is at 10. So yeah, I mean it's a risky game to play China, but somebody who wants to take some risk can hedge the position, can buy here and hedge the position with 9 puts, and or maybe can buy calls. If you're buying calls, you can buy 12 calls or 15 calls and keep 3 to 6 months with you. I have June calls, which I recommended to my subscribers, and since then it is going down. But that's why with Japanese kind of plays, you need to have long time. Let's you look at TLT, 20-year Treasury yield. Yeah, it went up today. Bonds. Let's see what is market pricing in. We don't know, but this is very definitely a very bullish price action. If you look at the shorter charts, we did get a buy on SARAL 1. Yeah, nice. It's a nice setup. Let's see how this plays out. I generally don't do intraday in these kind of. Let's see Tesla. Uh, Tesla. Sorry. So Tesla again, there is nothing to get excited. There is some move with the market. This has to convincingly close above pivot level 2, or at least somebody wants to take a risk pivot level 1 before it. Of course, it's a different kind of a setup. Mondelez is a short setup that I have taken. Yeah, this will take out my stop. It looks like KMB, Kimberly Clark, consumer names. I mean, it was looking like it's going down. Now, if it closes above this level tomorrow, this short position will have to be squared off. It will be a stop loss hit. Um, let's look at Brazilian index, EVZ. Again, very sharp recovery. I think it is moving pretty well. Very strong support has been established here. Now, if somebody has time, you can make a trade in options. You can buy 30 calls, or I will see what, I generally do some combination combo trades here. I will see what I can do. But this is something, moves very fast, comes very down very fast as well. Let's look at crude oil. So crude oil is negative. If on the 2 hour chart, if we see, yeah, 2 hour chart. Oh no, sorry, it is 1 hour. Let's see 2 hours. Yeah, yeah, it's trying to hold and move up. Let's see what happens. Let's look at S&P 500 on shorter time frames. Actually, what happened? So if you look at 2 hour time frame, on 2 hour time frame, it gave a buy here and it went up. If you look at 1 hour time frame, how I traded this today was that in the morning, sentiment was down. Even I was not feeling well for some reason. So I had bought a put uh, in RTY position, and it was a very small, far away put because I was, and then it suddenly went up. But as I told you in my video with those who watch the live feed, if there is a jerky move, to the upside or the downside, and you miss that trade, don't have FOMO. Just either leave this trade or wait for it to come to the trend line. And it actually went below the trend line to exactly where the body of the candle was forming, took the support and went up. Now this was almost 30 and almost 50, 60 point move, and then it sustained, right? Typically, that's how I entered. I already had a position. I added one more position. It was a quick scalp of 5 points, and I went away because I have my original position is pretty big. If you look at a 30 minutes time frame, again, this is exactly what happens. You will get this move. If you buy here, it can go down. It can save you. I mean, jerky moves you should avoid. So overall, it's good. Let's see this move sustains or not. We are in a big resistance zone. This is a very sharp fall that we got into. So I would give it, I already long, so before I add more longs to my position, I will give it more time. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, you want to cover any stock, you can let me know. You can follow us on Twitter. The detail is in the description. You can also subscribe to our channel, and every day we have our live feed of all our setups, intraday and positional setups for S&P 500 live from 7 a.m. in the morning. So please join us. Thanks. Bye bye.